Frankie, Cabot's back today on BoxMac. The fine folks at Cabot have once again, you should wear a Cabot hat, by the way. That seems like a thing you should do. There you go. Now you're looking like a real farmer, Frankie.
We've never been sponsored by any Macs before.
No.
But Cabot keeps sending us Macs.
Yes.
Does that mean it's sponsored? I wouldn't sponsor anybody.
I wouldn't sponsor it. I would buy the cheapest cheese on sale. It's not like we're paid to say it's good. We have had Cabot Macs that we were not impressed with.
That's a fairly common thing on YouTube. They send you something for free in hopes that you'll review it in a positive light, but they don't require it.
So, but we've got 4 new Macs from Cabot. First off, we've got this, remember that Guinness Mac, which we really enjoyed. Now they've upped the ante with caramelized onion and macaroni and cheese. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I love caramelized onions.
Yeah.
What is beeping?
The microwave is full of ghosts. I'm sorry.
That's what you have to do to it.
Come on. There, it's good now.
Power cycle?
It won't beep anymore. And we've got this one, which I'm really excited about. This is a buffalo cheddar mac and cheese. Now, their basic form of the deluxe wasn't all that hot. And then we've got another one that I'm kind of excited about, which is American.
Does that imply it's American cheese?
Yeah, I think so. Well, they've got on the back a picture of their brand of American cheese, which I have had. And let me tell you, it tastes exactly like every other American cheese I've ever had. So I can't say anything special about it. It's fine. It's good American cheese.
I guess in terms of branding and marketing, that's a little bit smarter than just saying sharp cheddar, original, standard.
It definitely drew my attention. Whereas this cheese Italian, I'm interested, but it's not new and exciting.
Well, keep your mind open. Any one of these could be great. Any one of these could be crap.
You're right, Frankie.
When are they going to invite us up to the farm?
Oh, I would love to.
And kind of let us see how the cheese is made.
Yeah, invite us up. We'll drive up and say hello.
Did I say I went to Vermont a few months ago?
Did you?
Nina and I ran a 10-miler up there.
Oh, wow.
It was gorgeous.
I love that area. Frankie, the tour of Vermont someday.
Yeah.
Someday.
I mean, if Jump Horse happened, radiatory, non-alcoholic. How do you improve the ultimate comfort food? Add the distinctly smooth flavor of Guinness. I think this is exactly what they said about the last one, except caramelized onions now.
Yeah.
You want to know where I fell in love with caramelized onions?
Where?
Not Your Average Joe's bread.
Oh, yeah.
Not Your Average Joe's is a casual family restaurant with over a dozen locations throughout Massachusetts, so you don't have to commute for cuisine. And it's affordable, too. But the most affordable and fulfilling food at Joe's is the complimentary cone-shaped basket of Tuscan-style bread, along with a spicy olive oil dip infused with Parmesan and garlic.
Let me tell you, the locations which are branded as Not Your Average Joe's are no good now.
Joe's Original.
Joe's Original, because it's still run by the guy.
What happened there? Is it like a Papa John situation where they ousted Papa John and then he had to do his own?
I would just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. The record will be straight.
Why not set the record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Stay tuned.
The guy, I don't remember his name, unfortunately.
Joe.
He's, interestingly, but there was a chain of stores in New Bedford called Silverstein's, which was a children's clothing shop. And it's his son who runs Not Your Average Joe's. He made that chain, had like 14 locations, sold it off, but kept the one, Dartmouth, his first.
And it's a different menu.
What happens to all chain restaurants. They get bought, starts off fine, then cheapening of the menu, reducing the quality of the ingredients.
Yeah, but what's the root cause of that? Is it the larger company is monitoring profit more closely?
Yes. Anything that's held by one of those holding companies, it's always going to be pushed towards the bottom line. They're not going to want to spend weeks to hire a chef for a location. They're going to want to make the food in such a way that you can hire basically a prep cook to do the meal. Like TGI Fridays used to be a good place to eat, and now it's all food in a bag. Applebee's, even like Pub 99, it used to be pretty good. It used to be great, actually.
But despite that, don't you think that smart, rich people should know what makes a place special?
When you get to that corporate level, they don't care.
Well, so yeah, this is a fascinating topic that I can't get enough of.
Yeah, I actually love this topic too.
Which is, when does the consumer stop? Because that would be when that corporation would have to adjust.
Yeah, well, this is what's going on with McDonald's right now, actually. They just did at their earnings call that McDonald's is not growing anymore because they've raised their prices too high. McDonald's costs about as much as going to like a low-end sit-down restaurant.
Yeah.
It's getting into Texas Roadhouse territory, which is one of the last low-end good restaurants. So they had to tell their investors they're going to lower the prices, and the stock went way, way down.
$17 for 3 filet-o-fishes at McDonald's? Are you kidding me?
Every time I drive by a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru line, I'm like, I don't get it, guys.
Yeah, that place used to be great. They had great drinks, and the donuts were fabulous. They had great bagels. It's all pretty lousy now.
Like, I think it's lower than cafeteria.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really bad.
awful.
I think. And I see lines that are like a mile long, people waiting a half hour for trash.
How can it be this inexpensive and good? We're out of coffee.
Oh, you're out of coffee?
Yeah, we got no coffee and no donuts.
What do you got?
Water.
And let me tell you, the only businesses which this hasn't happened to really are the ones that are backed by someone who has really strong, usually it's people with really strong religious beliefs. Texas Roadhouse is one of them.
Because they're values-led.
Yeah, it's values. Think about the people you're serving.
But I need to return to this core issue, which is, isn't it the people's fault? Because they just keep going. What is going on?
I don't know. Do they not realize? It's supermarkets too. Somebody was doing, there's this great TikTok video. I love TikTok, even though it's terrible. They had a package of Pop-Tarts from 2011, and they took out one today, and it is pathetic. The frosting
very
is
different.
Tiny, it's way thinner. There's hardly any filling. There's like a millimeter filling, whereas there was like 3 millimeters of filling before. But Pop-Tarts is still a big selling national brand.
You can sleight of hand all this stuff all day long.
Yeah, eventually though, consumers who are a little younger than us, people who are about 30 and younger now, are very savvy to this. And they're not going to take it. They'll just kill those brands.
I feel like they're not savvy too.
No?
I just feel like all I see are masses of people of all ages taking it.
Do a Boston cream and a large regular, please.
Is there just no alternative? Is that the problem? I don't get it. I don't get society. I'm feeling an old man.
I mean, I think sometimes, like with Dunkin' Donuts, to use that example, they've got some sugary drinks that are probably, some people are maybe a little addicted to.
Sugar and caffeine, that's all they need.
Yeah.
I guess I have one Christmas donut for the Texas rattlesnake, and that's the bottom line.
These Macs are low prep Macs, reduced butter Macs. They're butter optional Macs. And you know that's a big no-no for me. Sends a signal that you're not committed to your Mac.
I mean, well, maybe. In this case, I get more the impression based on the branding that they're trying to say, like, if you're trying to cut out butter, if you don't like butter, if we're confident in our cheese, we are a cheese brand. They also happen to be a butter brand.
You got to accept that boxed macaroni and cheese is not a health food, and don't try to optional butter meal.
There's probably market research that's like, it's helpful to say that butter is optional.
I was tempted to just make it my way, but we shouldn't do that because of the show, right?
Burger King slogan?
Speaking of places that are slightly on the rebound, Burger King, a little bit?
Well, let me say this. I'm not here to simp for any fast food.
Sure.
But Burger King's food, from my estimation, is significantly better than, let's start with McDonald's. Burger for burger. But what I find, and maybe this is just our area, the Burger King service is quite low.
They lured me in recently with their $2 double cheeseburger offer. I got really good service. Somebody was following the script, like saying, you know, have a great day, and you know.
I've gone to the drive-thru in that Fall River one at South Coast Marketplace.
Yeah.
That one is terrible. Don't drive through. They will pretty much guaranteed get your order wrong.
It's like people on parole. What's your order? Do you have a BK order?
Maybe like Whopper Junior meal, or like, I like the original chicken. A lot of people say it's garbage.
$2 double cheeseburger?
Yeah.
If you get like 2 burgers and a shake at Five Guys, it's like $25.
I know.
But it's good. It's real good.
I think Five Guys fries are kind of lousy. Maybe
Yeah, no, I have no truck with their fries. I know there's people out there who have my back on this, and there's some people who disagree tremendously. French fries that are not crispy and are instead like plumpy and potato-y,
oh, God.
I do not like.
I do not want it.
Generally, these are referred to as steak fries.
Yeah.
I do not like steak fries. They're too hot in the middle, seasoned unpredictably. They require a sauce that's not ketchup.
Is Taco Bell any good? I never.
It's delicious.
It's still good.
It's not good, but it's delicious.
Also staffed by criminals.
Yeah. I mean, I get that those people need a place to work. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't go there because they work there. I'm just saying you get their service. Well, you know what? Here's what I'll say about Taco Bell. If you go in and order, you're gonna be waiting a long time. If you do drive-through, you're gonna fly right through.
Well, they get penalized on drive-through if it's slow.
Really?
They don't get penalized on counter orders. How's that looking, Frankie?
Pretty mediocre.
That's the American cheese.
But you know who's gonna love this?
Who?
Gloria. Were you looking forward to a nice, normal, like, kids macaroni and cheese? Because that's what I got right here.
I mean, there's some new ideas here. I appreciate that. The Guinness is like legitimately very good.
So Nina has taken up a new supermarket shopping strategy. She gets all of our dry food online from a place called Thrive Market.
Okay.
And then we just buy produce on the weekends.
This does not sound like it would save you any money.
It ain't about money.
Maybe that's not the point.
No, it's to save time.
It's a millennial trap.
Oh, save time. I see. Okay.
You know, I used to not identify with millennials, but as we get older as a generation, I'm starting to think maybe the millennials are starting to come into their own.
You open up that Thrive Market, it has like Annie's brands up front. You got that Bob Red Mill guy.
She did buy some Annie's. Nina Shaleski, ladies and gentlemen.
Nina Shaleski!
It's about saving time and not having to make these big like grocery hauls and then forgetting certain things and then having to run out 3 times a week.
We're not good about having a list when we go to our
I
supermarket.
can order all of my dry goods and staples and they will deliver them on a recurring schedule. And I can just run into the grocery store quickly for like 10 minutes to get
Which when you have a child, you know, the supermarket shop, there's a little more urgency.
It eats into your weekend because if you can't go out grocery shopping at 1 p.m. on Friday.
It could have been so bad.
Could have been a disaster. I definitely understand the idea of paying a little money to get some of your time back. I have been seriously considering, Frankie, trying to find a house cleaner.
Like a biannual deep clean?
No, like probably a weekly or bi-weekly. To like do the bathroom, do the shower.
Don't even think about it.
No, Matt wouldn't want to do it. My sister does it. I was like, why the hell am I not doing this? I have money. I hate deep scrubbing the toilet every week, you know?
You want to talk about wasting money? This guy gets massages.
Look, I would
Hey. I never spent one dime on a massage.
Is there a story to tell here?
You want to stop spreading misinformation? Nina's mom and stepdad were nice enough to be like, we'd like to gift you guys some home massages. They had been getting it for like PT purposes. They were like, this is great. They come to your house with the thing, and you know, we'll order 1 hour for Nina, 1 hour for Frankie. Everybody's very concerned. She'll take Gloria for the night, and we'll just hang out at home and get massages.
But it freaked Frankie out.
The first time it happened, I was like, this is gonna be weird. We're gonna have like somebody we don't know in the house, and then the other person has to like go be scarce. Like they're not gonna like hang out in the living room while it's going on. But then we did it, and you know what? Like she popped on the Eastern calming music, and I did it for an hour, and then I was like completely sleepy and happy. Then Nina goes to do it. Now, Nina is very sensitive to the touch, you'll find.
Yes.
Ticklish. And so for her, it's something to endure. So then the third time, Nina was like, why don't you just have my hour? So she did me for 2 hours. And I was like, this is going to be great. I got 2 hours. It's too long.
Yeah. Let's start with
Guinness. Yeah. Is mine mixed up with buffalo a little bit? No, I think this is buffalo.
This is buffalo.
I'm eating buffalo accidentally?
This is buffalo.
Okay, the buffalo is very interesting.
I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's all right.
The buffalo?
Yeah.
It's pretty good for a BoxMac.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're going to do much better than that. I mean, sure, if you did a big homemade thing, but...
The cheese comes through nicely, which I'll say is better than a lot of buffalo flavored stuff.
No, you're going to... That's a pretty good BoxMac.
It's good. And the pasta's great.
All you'd have to do is cut up some chicken in that, and you would just...
You're absolutely right.
You'd be there.
All right, now let's try the Guinness, which is the lighter colored one.
It's delicious.
It's delicious, yeah.
Caramelized onion flavor
Really?
in there.
And the
Wow.
Guinness is still there?
Who knew that I'd like this Guinness stuff?
Just really nicely balanced flavor profile.
Wow.
That Guinness is delicious, actually.
It's like one heck of a Mac. He's saying it's winning awards.
It is really good. I can recommend that one.
As far as BoxMacs go, do you think it's a top 15 of all time?
Yeah, I do.
Can I ask you, if nobody told you that was Guinness, would you think it was Guinness? I don't think I would have a clue.
No.
I think I'd be like, wow, it's a really awesome cheese.
The interesting thing is they've toned down the Guinness flavor a little to make room for the caramelized onion.
So good.
And that makes it really nice. Because I did like the other one, but it was a little strong.
This one's better than the last Guinness.
Yeah, it is. It's excellent. All right, let's try the white. This is the Italian. Strong cheese bite.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's good.
Kind of like store brandy.
I think it's a little above the basic store brand.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I just had 2 really good Macs.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's try the final one, which is the American cheese. I think this is going to be pretty basic.
Oh yeah, it's weak.
Extremely weak.
Wow, go back to one of the premiums and knock your socks off.
Now the buffalo's even better.
Right. Would anybody like to try it? Come get some Glow. John, would you get her a little teeny tiny?
I like the basic American.
Do you?
It kind of reminds me of like a very classic box mac and cheese.
What do you think?
The taste is really good, except it's still kind of hot.
Oh yeah, a little too hot. Yeah, you can take it back to Mom if you'd like.
Trying the Italian.
Known for their restraint.
Probably nice.
Basic.
There is some good cheese flavor in there.
Those 2 basic ones are not worth anybody's time.
I like them.
Cat.
The buffalo, I like it. Nice and cheesy. The caramelized onion is very good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my time with the other ones. I'm just gonna get the.
Go ahead.
Guinness and the buffalo, I recommend. A lot of boys in the kitchen today. This is like a Christmas episode.
We're all excited to be here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the Guinness. Oh yeah.
Really nice flavor.
It's just like keeps unfolding.
Yeah.
It's like a natural unfold. It's not like chemically or anything. Like,
that was very satisfying. 3 of those Macs I really liked, and 2 were pretty excellent, and 1 was fabulous.
According to Gloria, I like the taste. It's just kind of hot.
Yeah.
Would you go and buy one of those radiatory ones?
I would buy the Guinness one. Maybe the Buffalo on an occasion, but I have a feeling this Mac's gonna be expensive. That one's worth it. To like have with a breast of chicken or something on the side, delicious.
You're trying to save for that cleaner.
Yeah.
That cleaning lady. You're like, I'm gonna have cheap Mac, but I'm gonna have a clean house.
Exactly.
Welcome to Dunkin' in Medford. Can I help you with your order, please? Medium or large coffee, get a donut for an incremental $1. You can have whatever you want for free. I can't make it function. Malfunction. Not as easy as it looks operating this apparatus. I'm trying to compensate with comedy for my ineptitude.